Hi, it's Michael, and I am back here at the second home opening. We're here with one of the Mexican artists. This is Mar Zavala. Zavala. Thanks for taking time to talk with us.
Thank you.
Now, we met the other day, and then we had this postponed by the typhoon, so we had dinner last night.
But finally, we're here.
We're here, and her work is really interesting, really cool. Can you explain a little bit to us?
Yeah, these four pieces talk about how people connect when they look at each other's eyes.
Okay.
So in this piece, I draw the look of different people that I have met here in Taiwan
Okay.
for the past 4 years. And these are also mechanical animations of how these people can look at each other.
And how their expressions change.
And I think when we look at each other, a lot of things can happen from there.
Yes.
Like when we meet someone new and we have the willing to know someone else,
Right.
a lot of things can go from there. But sometimes it's interesting because sometimes you're in the same place with the same people, but you never meet.
Right.
You never look at each other.
Yeah,
You never had that connection.
Right.
So, for example, here we're just like flipping the boxes, but maybe they will never meet.
Right. They're
Right.
not looking. They're not looking at each other.
Yeah.
And you were explaining to us the other day when you were hanging this that you draw some of it and then some of it's on computer.
Yeah. This one especially are made in Procreate because
Okay.
I need to measure all of the different drawings so the animation can flow smoothly.
Right.
But for example, this one were made by hand and I cleaned them, and
Okay.
these are prints. All of
Okay.
these are prints.
Okay.
But yeah, here we can see the different layers of the animation. How they can from this one they can move to this frame.
And just to see how you've printed on the front and the back, it's
Yeah.
just it's mind-boggling to see it actually come together, but it's quite interesting. And we were talking at dinner yesterday about postcards, and if you know me, I almost bought 2 today at the Fine Arts Museum, but I had to stop myself. And then you've got this display here, which I think is wonderful.
Yeah, this piece in particular is about my experience living here in Taiwan, and especially the area where I was living. This is the Taipei MRT. These
Right.
are the lines of the Taipei MRT, and these are the places and the people that I have met, and they have a special meaning for me.
Right.
And this is a friend of mine. Now it's my friend, but when I draw her, she was. I didn't know her before.
Right.
Then I asked her if I could draw her,
Right.
and she said yes.
Right.
And then now we're friends.
Okay.
So I this one. This piece was especially how I meet with other people.
Right.
How,
Is this you
one
there?
Yes, this one is me.
Oh, okay. So that's you. And
Yeah.
this is the person. So these are all people that you met and places that you've been to in Taipei.
Yeah, places that have a special meaning for me.
Cool. And we're close to this right
Yeah,
here,
this
Taipei
is
11.
this is a view from the Shansan mountain.
Right,
And this one is from Yanmingshan.
right,
And actually, this one is a building that is very close to here.
right. Oh, so you've got all the messages. We went hiking. We went to
Tamshui
together. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we share a dinner.
Right.
I saw these people walking in the street, especially in the park.
Right.
Just special moments that
Wonderful.
have a special meaning for me.
Yes. And then this area here, you've
Yeah.
got a little mailbox, and then you're asking people they can.
They can mail. They can write a message to somebody, and at end of September 1st, I will collect all of the postcards and I will mail them. So they have a connection with somebody that couldn't be here, or maybe it's not. That person won't come to Taiwan, but the purpose of this is that people can share their memories from Taiwan to other places.
Yeah, wonderful.
And when you write your message, you can put it in the mailbox.
And you've made all of these as well.
Yeah, these are prints as well, but these pictures are the same that are around my map, around
Okay.
Taipei map.
So you sketched it and then you cleaned it up on the.
Right.
Yeah.
That's in my sketchbook. All of these drawings are in my sketchbook.
Yeah, so it's just a wonderful idea. And again, we're just getting to know each other, but I'm all about postcards. I've always sent postcards. So I think it's a nice thing. And it's also nice when you get mail that's not a bill.
Right.
It brings you joy,
Yeah.
you know? And so that I think is an important message that if you go somewhere and you see something, you want to share it with people.
Right.
You want to say, hey, someday maybe you can come and see this.
Right.
It's not kind of, this is what I'm doing, which I find sometimes Instagram is a little bit too, na, what don't you have?
Right. Yeah, this is for other people, like something that we do for other people.
Yeah, and just bring them joy. And I have a lot of people who I send postcards to, and the wife will look out the door and see her husband, my friend, reading it and just laughing or smiling. And that's what it's about, you know, sharing, because we are lucky to be here. So
We're very lucky, yes.
I think it's just such an interesting project, and
Thank you.
we were putting it up together. We were running out of hooks and everything, but we got it. We had a typhoon, but we got it.
We made it.
We made it. So we're
Yes.
just waiting for the other artists to come. Mar, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
And I hope that maybe one day my picture will be up there.
Yeah,
or maybe our-
in Mexico, in Mexico City.
Okay, sale. And or our dinner last night, we'll draw a picture from that,
Right.
you know, because we took a nice picture. Okay, let's go meet some other artists.